Hello and welcome back to episode 16 of Napoleon's Ambition, where we're playing as France in EU4 1.35 Ottoman update and the Domination DLC. I am going to throw this out there for anybody that is watching the series. There's not going to be too much expansion probably until the era of Napoleon. I'll probably go for some wars to continue to grow some of our colonial holdings, and I will be continuing to colonize. But if I feel like that's not going to be exciting gameplay, so I'm considering pretty much playing off screen or off camera until the Age of Revolutions, at which point I will come back in and continue the series from there. So leave a comment down below if you're watching the series and let me know what you would prefer. Would you rather me play through and skip ahead and then pick back up when we have Napoleon Bonaparte in charge, or would you rather see the continued expansion as we continue to play? I mean, I will be going for this region over here just because we already have it somewhat under our control, but I'm not planning on doing too much more expansion in Europe. I'll maybe just do some humiliation wars, keep some of the great powers in check and whatnot, but I'm not going to be doing anything crazy. I do want to see what's going to happen now that we've destroyed the HRE. But yeah, so let me know what you think in the comment section, and we'll go from there. But anyway, let's get things started. Let's make sure we have our trade company assets active everywhere we have converted. We have sent our colonists out, so we are good there. We're still looking to get this Brandenburg PU. For fun, if we do that, that might be enough that we would have to break our alliance with the Commonwealth, because I would definitely want to form them into Prussia. Then we could have a Franco-Prussian alliance, which would be interesting. We'll definitely spend the money there. Lose the stability for absolutely no reason. We'll just get it right back. We'll probably embarrass the court because he's so freaking old. Yeah, sure, you guys can have some of that. I guess we will just drill up our troops in the meantime, because we're not really doing anything with them as it stands right now. The Pope is getting quite a large army. I should probably do the same. Our heir is well connected. That's a good bonus for her to have. Okay, we'll go ahead and build up another claim over here. We're going to need to continue to placate the Papal States to keep them in check. They're definitely a difficult subject to keep under control with how big they are. Especially since they're just a vassal, they're not a not a PU. They're still easier to control than the Commonwealth used to be, when you would get your subjugation CB on them as the old French mission tree. There goes one of our advisors. We'll get ourselves a new one. I'll just go with the national unrest guy. I mean, I would rather not have to deal with rebels if I could. Go ahead and unite the colonies. That's another conversion under our belts. We'll go ahead and send the Papal Legate. We are on the verge of getting another admin group, and I know I could definitely get something that would help with the Papal Liberty Desire. It would probably be worth it to get influence, because that would assure them staying under our control, I think, with the couple bonuses we'll get there. I could seize Crownlands, but yeah, we might as well. That's an easy way to get our stuff boosted up. I'll take the Papal Influence here. And we'll definitely sanction our dynasty and push for Papal control once more. We'll continue converting anywhere we can. Yeah, Brandenburg is still a Protestant center of Reformation. England, huh? You're ready to play again, I guess? Can we explore anything else? The East China Sea coast? Sure. We have the ability once again to humiliate England if we so chose. Oh, Brandenburg got a, they got an error. Disappointing. We'll just dissolve the alliance then. Hopefully they'll break the royal tie, or yeah, our royal marriage themselves. It could probably encourage them to. I don't like you guys. You guys smell. Let's go ahead and build up our workshops, build up our marketplaces. Skill 3 natural scientist of Saxon heritage. I think I'll just take this. And let's see here. Spend a little bit of this just to strengthen government. Intercolonial trade, I'll take some mercantilism. Oh yeah, I forgot I colonized Costa Rica, so I could push my way up here, but it looks like that is already a thing. The English are moving pretty fast. My other option would be to start colonizing Siberia. Muscovy didn't have much luck with that, so they're a vassal of Kazan. That's hilarious, actually. That's pretty hilarious. All right, so I guess some development is in order. Come down here, swap this to encourage development for the time being, and go ahead and boost up a couple of these guys. And then we'll need to swap that back to the Promote Trade Edict when we get a chance. Make sure we're building up our churches. Make sure we're building up our manpower buildings. And it is now the age of absolutism. Send another colonist over here. We're going to get ourselves another colonial nation at least. Ethiopia, our royal marriage has ended. It's probably worth it just to keep our royal marriage with them. I'm kind of protecting them from the Mamluks anyway. Okay, there's our truce with Spain. I could attack them and do some damage to their colonial holdings. Might be a little bit of a costly war. I mean, we've already gone to war with them a couple times, so we know about where that is. They have no manpower right now, though, so I think that's actually worth my time. Now, all right. We'll be able to siege down their main holdings. That's a given. I should have make sure these guys have some sort of admiral on them, so let's go ahead and do that real quick while it's on my mind. Yeah, this guy's kind of done doing his thing, right? Those ships are dead. I mean, once they come back, it's a no-brainer for them to just crush us. Oh, that's hilarious that I had my king as a general. I didn't even realize I had him as an active general. That's funny. Diplomatic insult from Switzerland, huh? Or I could just improve relations with a bunch of people. I feel like that's the more proper way for us to go. That's another colony established. Let's establish one here. Kind of continue changing things up as we can. Let's keep going for these. Oh, that was our, was that our, yeah, that was them. Okay. So we will let these sieges go. Alright, so 100 ducats, sure. We will continue building up manpower buildings. And continue finishing up these sieges. Oh, did Austria not join them? Austria didn't join them. Oh, man. Your allies abandoned you guys. They said that is not worth our time. Okay, we can get a colony going over here. And that should be enough to establish us in Australia. I will just keep on blowing open the walls, getting these sieges done faster. And there's the siege of Madrid. Of course, Papal Liberty Desire continues to be an issue for me. We'll need to take care of that conversion pretty quickly. Shouldn't be too difficult. And we will continue boosting up these guys. There's Toledo, there's that siege, there's that one. One of our generals died, let's fix that. Oh, I accidentally took them off that siege. We don't want our king to die in a siege, that's kind of expensive to deal with. Yeah, obviously there is quite a lot of fighting back going on up here now that the armies have arrived. Although we're doing quite a number on them in Brazil. It's because the Papal States went down there. Alright. Alright, Pope man, doing your thing, doing your thing. Okay, Malaga is ours. We're gonna pile into this army. And then stack wipe them. Thank you very much for that. Loss of stability for no reason sounds like a plan. We'll just boost that right back up. And then we can go ahead and continue with our buildings. Now, we are in the age of absolutism, so we need to build up some universities. I am saving my golden era, as I said before, for the age of revolutions, so we will not be establishing that even if we get to it. I should look to revoke some more of these guys, like development of temples. And what's our absolutism at? 79. Taxes are probably significantly less important, so we could revoke this, but I need to get their loyalty up, so we'll wait for that. I could go ahead and do this guy. We can make sure Paris has a university. I'm probably building one there already. Yep, we are building a university already, so there we go. That's going to be taken care of. This is becoming problematic at this point, but not too bad. We can convert these things pretty quickly. Continue pushing for these sieges. I thought in Austria wasn't going to join. I wouldn't have called in the Commonwealth. Kind of a waste of resources. We don't really need that conquistador anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and sack him. Thanks for your service, but you are no longer necessary. And then we should also probably take the king off of here so we don't accidentally run him into a siege or something. And then we'll go ahead and get our troops drilling once more. It will be exceedingly difficult to land in the New World and do anything there. We're going to keep losing war score, so I'm going to just peace out with what I can get. I can get a concede Canada. That's not going to give us much, but it'll give us something. Concede Brazil is going to be too expensive. Or I could just keep growing our colony here. And keep on growing our colony over here as well. And then maybe even here we go. Papal States are pretty mad at us. I think it's because we keep breaking the Treaty of Tortoiside. I just don't really care. We'll just placate them. And then go ahead and core up the colonies we just took. Send some aid to those guys. And then I am just going to boost local autonomy to prevent any uprisings. And then all that went to them. All that went to you guys. So that sounds good. A little bit of a colonial conflict for everybody. We'll go ahead and take this. We can boost up our trade once more now that we have another colony. I guess we will continue pushing trade here. So we'll keep pushing that along the trade winds towards our country. And I think, is this our final government reform? It is. So political absolutism is most likely where we're going to go. Although monarch diplo skill isn't a bad choice. No stab loss. But I feel like we have to go for political absolutism. And then we're going to need to adjust these, probably go for royal decree, and maybe even for Machiavellianism. That'll eke us out a couple more points there. We do need to get this under our control. Is this kind of the same deal? If I just were to... Oh, they have no trust with me because I control their provinces. So yeah, let's get this wrapped up right now. We'll bring you around. Mission fulfilled, reform the legal system. Okay. So that will give us autonomy change, state governing cost, state loyalty, equilibrium, courthouses, and town halls will henceforth grant -1 local unrest in their province. Wow. Wow, that's going to be good. Dawn of absolutism, we will get working on that. Do we have any uprisings coming? Not really anything we could harsh treat, at least. I should have considered that before I did this. Okay, we'll go ahead and drill these armies, since they're not doing anything, and we'll just use the one for the conquest over here. I'm not worried about Ragusa at all. I should have probably landed an army over here so that we would be good, but looks like the Papal States is taking care of that for us. Ethiopia is at war against the Mamluks. Now, I'm not planning on doing much to help them. They should be able to handle it themselves. If they look like they're in trouble, though, I will change my mind. But for now, I might send one army down to help. The Mamluks can't be that strong at this point if the Ethiopians feel like they can attack them as well. Although that will definitely lead to some disputes with the Ottomans. Okay, I could take that, but oh, did we get the support air again? We did, so let's keep working with that. And then let's continue. Let's check our culture conversions. How are we doing on those? Yeah, let's make sure that everyone is the proper culture. Don't ask what we're doing with the peoples that were there. It's not really your concern. But everyone knows that Frausian is the best culture, so that's what we're rolling with. Take the mercantilism. Alright, we can go ahead and bring you home. Our great advisor Henry has died. I guess I'll just roll with the spy network construction guy. There's not really anybody that's jumping out at me as being someone I would really want. We can go ahead and boost up our stability. Although, I didn't think about that. I was going to use those points for this. Let's boost up our stability for now, because we're going to need to build up points anyway. I should swap to a Diplo focus, because I am going to be using a Diplo idea group. And I probably should look for an advisor of the proper culture, but I would like to get one that would be more useful than those guys. Do we still have that development edict down here? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do this. I know I'm spending way too many points on that, but it's fine. And then we'll swap it back to the promote trade. There. Let's go ahead and build some more training grounds. Rise of a Pretender in Dijonais. So the king is dead, the emperor is dead, long live the empress. We're looking at how many pretenders? Like 40? Maybe I should send you down there too to help out. Make sure we have our royal marriage with the Commonwealth retained. Do these guys still like us? They do. Okay, good. We are going to want to make sure we're improving relations with our allies, though. Let's make sure they stay nice and happy with us. And also, let's stake just some claims on these guys so that we can get ticking war score against them next time we are fighting them. And same thing with the Ottomans. I'm going to stake just a couple claims on them. Just to do that as well. One more tick. And we can go ahead and do that, and then we'll crush them in Charleroi. They stood no chance. Sorry, Adelaide is a complete queen, so we want to keep our 636. I will strengthen government, because that will not only do that, but it'll boost up our absolutism as well. I'll take a cardinal minister, that's for sure. +3 Diplo relations guy, but he is Aachen. I don't think so. We'll at least start with this guy. But if I can get someone who's a better fit, such as a trade efficiency guy, just because the money's going to be good, and we'll be able to use that later on. And that was a new colony, so new colonial nation means we should be doing this for everyone. And I just realized I hit support loyalists, not send officers. So there we go. I do question, is Syria a good march? They have offensive, defensive, and espionage ideas, manpower modifier, cavalry boosts. Not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe I should designate them a march and get them their lands back. Although... Alright, we'll go ahead and do that. We need to lower Papal Liberty Desire once again. Let's go ahead and placate them. Honestly, these guys are ready to peace out, so I could sit there and play with them, but we'll just do this. I need a guy back. Let's pull back the Spanish diplomat for now. Okay, and now we can expand the French domain. Which turns the Papal States into the Kingdom of God. Go ahead and core that up. I am going to... You know what? Actually, I need to do some subject stuff anyway. Or some rebel stuff anyway. I don't think I can squash my subjects' rebels, but... can do that. I need to... send some more colonists. We'll keep colonizing South Africa. And we can continue converting provinces to the proper religion. Once this colony finishes, we'll get a colonial nation in this region. Should I go for this province to... Sure. For now, I am just going to keep focusing on my own country. We're going to build up the last couple manpower buildings. Build this church. Gotta build this workshop. Gotta build these since they have unrest reduction now, and we'll build up some more universities. We could do the Golden Era, but like I said, I am planning on holding back on that. Multicultural nation, we can't do 5 anyway, so we're not going to push for it. And then these provinces down here. Alright, so Child in the Reeds, a 443. No, I can get a better guy than that. If we just wait. Should have probably upgraded him, but I wasn't thinking about it. One forced religious unity down there. And there is another colonial nation. So we'll keep subsidizing armies on all of them. We're at a point where we could take this super far ahead of time. I'm just going to do it because I want to get working on influence ideas. And I just realized that I have gone on for quite a while in this video. So we are going to end this here. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are liking the series, well, if you've been watching the series and you would rather see me jump ahead to the Age of Revolutions, just let me know in the comments. If you'd rather see me continue to play through the Age of Absolutism and then finally do the Age of Revolutions, we can do that as well. Like I said, though, a lot of this is going to be expanding colonially and not really focusing on Europe until Napoleon comes about, and then we are going to go for the achievement and conquer as much of Europe as we can. So, if you're liking the series, I'd appreciate a like. If you are really liking the series, I would appreciate a subscription, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.